Our CEO and founder, Simon Chatfield, ran a custom development shop for 15 years. He built custom software applications for Apple, IBM, Intel, Amex, a couple of companies you may know, and hundreds of others. Now, over that 15-year tenure, he realized that there are 3 common challenges with building custom software. When you do the complex, inefficient process of building software from scratch, so from code, there's 3 challenges, and those are, right, companies are receiving their solution after months or years. It is exorbitantly expensive. And then when they receive the solution, it inevitably needs to be updated, not just possibly, but always. And to update these solutions is notably difficult. So Simon set out on a mission to make software simple. And to do that, his objective was to make a quicker, more affordable, more agile way to build custom solutions to streamline any business operation in any company, in any industry. It's a pretty simple goal, I imagine. So the result was Simon and his team of engineers built a platform. That's a SaaS platform. We call it the Adaptive Software Platform. And on it, you can configure custom applications by combining data sets and workflows as opposed to using code. So what this has resulted in is we are now OptimumHQ. We do custom SaaS as opposed to custom software for business operations. And we help companies maximize their return on their labor and IT investment by designing and configuring custom SaaS solutions to address their exact operational needs and solve them forever. And now our unique value propositions are the fact that we deliver our solutions in days or weeks because we're building it from workflows and data sets, not code. We are a fraction of the cost of custom software and even some off-the-shelf ERPs. And we are much easier to update. So inevitably, scope creep is a part of the process. You deliver a solution, they say, actually, I want X, Y, and Z. We can turn that around in a matter of days. Now, our timeline to date, just to bring you to where we are right now, 2017 is when we initially released the product. By July 2017, we had our first enterprise customer. By October 2018, we were rolling in with $50,000 in MRR, that's monthly recurring revenue. And by April, it was $76,000, and we're on a similar trajectory. Now, just to give you a bit more context into what we're talking about, this is just a quick map of things that we've built and the time it takes for us to build them. So HR vacation request and approval system, able to build it in 20 minutes. A complete startup ERP, CRM, invoicing website. We were able to get it done in a matter of 3 weeks. Now, this is done with an expert on our platform, but I don't care how good you are at code, you're not getting this done in this time frame. So this is just to highlight just the speed with which we're able to solve operational challenges. How we actually make money doing this is a combination of a custom consultancy and a SaaS model. So right now, in full transparency, we are tinkering with our pricing. We're still learning, we're 2 years in, we're still updating. But right now what we do is we do a $2,400 implementation fee that covers the beginning of the relationship. Then you can have a standard or enterprise package. Those 2 things are delineated by a number of pages, number of contact records, really the size of the solution, as well as whether or not you need it in an isolated environment. And that has to do with whether or not you need to be HIPAA compliant, which some of you may be familiar with. And then per user, as you grow, we charge $100 per user. Now there's 3 ways in which we can actually implement the solution into your business. The first and most popular right now is we do our solution architects. So our team, you come to us, you tell us your problem, we from design to update, take care of everything. You can work with one of our external partners. They've learned how to work on our platform, they're certified in doing so, and they build it for you. Or we can actually train a member of your team to build on the platform yourself. The benefit to that, obviously, is you have complete control over your own software and can now build it and release it a lot quicker than if you were using code. Just to provide further examples into who we're serving, so you have a better understanding of what we do. Rovia, travel company, they do travel packages. So a group of you want to go on vacation, we give you the package to do so. And what they did was they were using spreadsheets and Post-its to actually manage their entire process. They came to us, we did a fully integrated system on our custom SaaS solution. We cut their operational costs by 30%. Similar stories, Timney Triggers, aftermarket manufacturing. They were seeking an ERP, so enterprise resource planning system, that would adapt to them as opposed to what is the industry norm, which is for them to adapt to the system. They came to us, Spectrum Veterinary, again, allergy testing company. They had market entrants, so people who were competitors coming in, testing just how agile they were, how quickly they could keep up with competition. They needed to be more agile, needed to streamline their operations. They were looking at overseas custom software because they afford or offer a cheaper price than domestic until they met us and we were able to actually offer them a custom solution at a price that they were happy to pay. And then self-storage auction, I don't know if you've ever seen Storage Wars, but it's that kind of concept. It's a digital version of it. It's a unique business. So there's no standard platform out there for them. They just need a custom solution. And right now, with the way in which we build solutions, we are far more affordable and a lot quicker. Now, our competition, as you may note, is traditional custom software. The other two areas are what is ERPs, as well as no-code and low-code space. How we differentiate ourselves from those spaces is ERPs can cover all of your business operations, or at least a lot of them, but they have a lot of difficulty customizing to your unique business operations. And that's where we differentiate. We're at the same price, if not cheaper, and we align to do exactly what you need us to do. Now, the no-code, low-code space, KissFlow, you can kind of pick and choose what you want and attach it together. It's a lot easier to configure. It's drag and drop, but they aren't nearly as customizable. So if you want as baseline as it gets, they are good to go.
You're at 6, but you just
right. Oh, thank you. Let's wrap it up. Let's just really say what we need your help doing is we are a horizontal SaaS solution. So we can work in any industry for any kind of company. We are a small team when it comes to sales and marketing because we are about 2 years in and we're just beginning to invest in those resources. We need to figure out, one, do you understand what I just said? And then two, do you have any suggestions as to who we should be targeting first? Because again, this is a point of ratcheting. Who should we be focusing our efforts on and investing in getting to know and developing relationships with? Thank you.
Right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you.